Hello everybody, Pokémon here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we took care of the Slowpoke well, opened up all these spaces, and in today's episode, we've got another gym to fight. So, I'm just gonna jump on into that. It's been a little while since I last recorded, so forgive me if I'm a little rusty. Again, forgotten a couple things. But at any rate, we got Cinder, who is going to be kind of the MVP for this area. Since, it's Jim. Hi, you challenging the leader? No way. As you'll be able to tell from this fight that we've just gotten into with twins Amy and May, this Jim is all bug Pokemon. If Crow actually had a flying type move, I would happily use that, but I don't think Crow's going to get any for another 9 levels or something like that. It's going to be a while at any rate. And while this might be a good opportunity to train Crow up, it would also probably take a little while. And frankly, I'd rather get Cinder nice and strong from this, and then just focus on the others afterwards. So that's the plan. Alright. That's another put one down, and I believe that's it for these two. Yep. This is before double battles existed. Oh, double goodness. It feels like they meant to have double battles with just the way that they've set this up. But, I don't know. At any rate. Here we have another one. Saved all the Slowpoke. Woo! You're binding. So my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough too. Catcher Josh wants to battle. Yeah, so bug Pokemon pretty weak. They don't really stand a chance against us, honestly, or against Cinder. I think we can probably get another 2 levels out of fighting everyone in here for Cinder, and I think that'll be some pretty good experience overall. Now, there's another trainer around here that we'll fight. We're gonna fight the last 2 junior trainers. I forget what you actually call them. And yeah, we'll fight the other 2 regular trainers in here. And after that, we'll go and heal really quick. I might do that off screen, I don't know. And then we'll fight the gym leader, Bugsy. Another canopy down. Very nice. Ooh, poison's probably going to be one of the most troublesome things. If we get poisoned at all, that's going to make the fight much more tricky. Well, yeah, this gym, even if you don't have the fire starter, really isn't that bad, honestly. Like, even if you had nothing super effective. Gym Leader has 1 tough Pokemon, and that's about it. The problem Evolve Young, so they get stronger that much faster. While true, none of these people seem to have any evolutions, at least so far. Which is why it's so easy to get through here. Coupled with the fact that you should probably be at least like on par, even if you have like a full team of 6 in terms of level, and it's a little bit of a joke of a gym. Oh yeah, this one is probably the most threatening of the regular trainers in that they actually have a Beagle. These are pretty cool. It definitely gets better later on when it gets like a better moveset and stuff like that. A bit more variety of options and all that. But, you know, otherwise there's not much really too usual. Cool. Wow, we managed to get to level 19 or something. This guy had a Weedle, a Kakuna, and a Beagle. They at every stage. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't really do that sort of thing very often. feel like the games don't really get too wild with the variety of Pokemon you end up meeting. Like they kind of, you know, obviously early games you don't want to throw in ridiculous shit out, but at the same time, I feel like there's sort of a point where it's like, here are all the weak Pokemon, and then it's always like, alright, we're in the ice area, so here are all the people with ice Pokemon. You never go through and it's like, oh, this trainer has a Charmander because he's going through the ice cave, you know? They don't really do that kind of thing too often. I don't know. I just think it'd be neat if they kind of took into consideration like what the individual trainers were doing and stuff in their teams. So it's like, oh yeah, this one has this Pokemon to try and survive or whatever. You know, like a guy who has birds climbing up a mountain or something. Because he's like trying to ride them birds up there or something. Anyway, enough about that rambling. We got Cinder at the front. Gonna fight Bugsy. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon and demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. And so here he is. Leader Bugsy wants to battle. A lot of people got Bugsy's gender confused because he looks quite feminine in the art, and so a lot of people would use like she/her pronouns for him, which is, I guess, understandable for like kids who didn't know better in that time where it wasn't really explained properly. But yeah, it's a bit silly now. At any rate, so first couple Pokemon, pretty easy. Metapod, Kakuna. That was Metapod, right? I honestly beat it so quickly I wasn't paying attention. But at any rate, there those two go. You might get another level from this last one. Cypher. This one is a legitimate threat, especially in the remakes, which I'll get to one day, hopefully. But yeah, Cypher. Legitimately high level, legitimately pretty powerful Pokemon. Even if you have something good for him, see, our Pokemon has been decimating everything else, only managed to do half damage. And if it managed to actually set up Fury Cutter properly, because I believe that move gets more powerful the more you use it. If you actually managed to set up Fury Cutter properly, it would be pretty, like, wild. Like, it's pretty easy to lose to Bugsy, I guess. Well, amazing, you're an expert on Pokemon. Research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win, take this badge. Yeah. Everything outside of that Cypher is pretty easy though. And if you have just like something for the Cypher, you're fine. And if it's a high badge, we have it when it's level 30, we'll be retreated once. So then no cut, we'll be able to use it outside of battle too. I don't want you to have this. Takes Fury Cutter. If you don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. The longer your battle goes, the better it gets. Isn't that great? I discovered it. Huh. That's cool actually. I don't know if that's true or not, but like, the idea of... It never really occurs to me, but like, yeah, I guess someone must have, you know, named each of the moves and stuff and discovered them. Huh, that's a wild thought. Alright, so we're gonna heal up Cinder. No, I don't think there was any real trouble there. And I'm a little bit concerned about how this next fight's gonna go. So I'll swap Crow out the front. And I'll do a quick save just to make sure we're all good. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Now then, when we try to leave town, tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat him? Quit lying. You're not joking? We'll see how good you are. Our rival, Silver, would like to battle. They won't know. He's gonna start up with a Ghastly. Ghastly isn't really too tough, but definitely has some tricks that can mess you up. So Lick can paralyze. Thankfully we didn't get paralyzed there. Doesn't Crow out because of Fight being super effective. Depending on your team structure, if you don't have too many elemental moves. This alone could be quite troublesome for you. Really, that's not great. But there we go, Crew managed to beat Ghastly. Level 13. Have to use Zubat. Alright, we're gonna swap to Cinder for that. I'm holding on to Tom specifically for the next Pokemon, I'm not too sure how that's gonna go. Okay, nice damage, nice damage. And one more. Very nice. Now the last Pokemon, Croconaw, Evolution of Totodile. We're gonna leave Cinderace for the moment, but I don't like our chances. I'm legitimately concerned about this. We're gonna use Cinder just to basically Smokescreen and Leer. I'm picking Smokescreen first. Because Cinder and I believe Tom are both weak to water moves. Cinder obviously, Wooper Beam can't ground. It's at least neutral. And being an evolved form Pokemon that's high level, you can bet that it's going to do a lot of damage to us. My plan is to lower its stats as much as possible with Cinder until Cinder goes down. Which inevitably will. I think we can. I don't know if we can take another water gun. I just gotta hope that the smoke screens come out. Cool, missed. Alright, now I'm gonna start leering. Scary stuff. We've got 3 defense drops now, and 3 accuracy drops. I'm gonna start alternating them and get them both to 6, which is the maximum. And if Cinder's still alive somehow after that, then we'll start using Tackle. Alright, so that's 4 of each. Dips my screen. Ooh. Alright, we've gotten pretty lucky so far. 5th Leer. Alright, last smoke screen. There it goes, it hits. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for Cinder. Ooh, barely held on. Last Leer. We got that in. Yeah, okay, I kind of expected it at this point. Alright, so Cinder managed to completely lower defense and accuracy as much as possible. So now, hopefully Tom will be okay. Slam. Nice, missed. This should do good damage considering, yeah, even with 6 defense drops, that's how much Tom did. Can you imagine how much, like even at level 19, Tackle would not have done much. So, oh boy. Also, we managed to give Tom next a lot of experience, which is nice. Nice, good catch up. Useless Pokemon. Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. I hate the weak. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter. What, who or what. I'm gonna be strong and wipe out the weak. That goes for Team Rocket too. They act big and tough in a group. Get them alone and they're weak. Hate them all. Stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. Alrighty, we're going to go and heal right away. We did it though. We actually managed to beat our rival. Now, you would think that we're going to be ending the episode here. Because normally I would at around this time frame. But we're actually going to keep going a little bit more. And I'll explain why in a little bit. But this episode will run on a little bit longer. But I'm okay with that. Alright, here we are in Elix Forest. And here we're gonna find a lot of grass, a lot of bugs. Just like I said, a lot of grass. I've left Crow out the front, just because Crow could certainly use the experience at this point. If we can get Crow to the point of learning that its first flying move, it would definitely help out a bit, having an actual stab move. Alright, so we talk to this guy. Oh man, my monster's gonna be steaming. The Farfetch that cuts trees for charcoal took off on me. Can't go looking for it here in the Elix Forest. It's too big, dark, and scary for me. So, here we can see is the Farfetch. First we have the parrots to deal with, apparently. Missing Pokemon. Wah! So as you can see, every time we interact with it, it's going to fly away from us. What we want to do, first we'll grab this Revive. That's actually pretty handy. I'm not sure if we can buy them yet, but they're pretty expensive even if we can. And running along here. Another Oddish. Not nearly as interesting. Certainly get to see some new Pokemon at least. I don't think there's too many different Pokemon here in the daytime. Maybe one or two, but I don't think there's anything particularly interesting that shows up during the day compared to at night. So, yeah, it's fine. Now we sneak up behind him. Wah! And one more time. Wah! Oh, one more apparently. Wah! Oop, that's into that tree. Which apparently knocked down another Oddish. Fascinating stuff. Still though, good experience with Crow. Crow specifically isn't going to be helpful, but more to the point, I think the next gym is going to be kind of an all hands on deck kind of deal. I'm not sure if we're going to have anything specifically good for the next gym. Instead, we might just have to kind of power through with what we've got. I mean, apply some strategies, sure, like Supersonic and all that. But for the most part, it's going to be just kind of a brute strength through it deal, I think. So, wow, thanks a whole bunch. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge. Ah, my Farfetch. We found it for us, Skid. We wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, Skid. Now, how can I thank you? I know, here, take this. That's a cut HM. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear out small trees. Of course, you have to have Gym Badge from Azalea to use it. So, we've now gotten cut. The episode's not done yet, though. We want to go for a little bit longer. And another Oddish down. Would that be enough to level up? Yes, it will. Cool, level 14. And then the moves. So, this is a tree that we can cut down. But we're going to teach it to someone first. Now then, some people probably won't be happy about this, but the way I play through Pokemon games, I tend to teach my HMs to my active party. Just because that way I don't have to constantly swap Pokemon in and out, I don't have to worry about just having one useless Pokemon all the time. I can get through every scenario with my team. So, because of that, we're going to be teaching Cut to Cinder. So there are, I believe, all the moves. We're going to get rid of Tackle for, since kind of the same thing, Cut's slightly more powerful at least. And the tree can be cut. Want to use cut? Yes. There's our shrine. The non-overforest protector. Alright, we're gonna keep going for Ilex Forest just a little bit more. Yet another wild Oddish. Oddish is a pretty good Pokemon. I've used them before, especially in Nuzlocke. They're just very tanky and just good at staying alive with all their like absorb sort of moves and Leech Seed. Like, honestly a very good Pokemon. Barbloom is great. I haven't had a chance to use Blossom, but I'm sure that Blossom's just as good. And our next attack. Alright, so that guy there is who we want to talk to. If you know the game, you probably can tell where this is going. We'll get that item when we come back, don't worry. But we're going to be heading back to Azalea Town after we talk to this guy. Basically, we talk to him. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. You try too. Battle trees and Headbutt. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon for a while. So, I'm going to be teaching that right away to one of our Pokemon. Hopefully, Tom can learn it, because that would be the best case. Yeah, good, Tom can. Well, okay, I was gonna say we'll play Slam with that, but we can delete Slam later. So now, this is why I waited till the end of the episode. Alright, I just turned around. I want to catch a specific Pokemon that can only be found in a tree. But this Pokemon is only on very specific trees, and I think only at certain times, and also is kind of rare, so it's going to take me a while. My plan is I will start the episode, in the next episode, in a fight with that Pokemon. So that way, I can take my time looking for it and not worry about any kind of, you know, oh, there's an episode going on. So, next time on Pokemon Crystal, you're going to see us in battle with our next friend. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.